In this video, we explore some answers to this question: how do I become a social media manager with no experience? Stay tuned, as I am going to give you some essential steps to follow and give you some best practices which can help you get a job in social media and help you become a social media manager in the future with no prior experiences needed. By the end of this tutorial, you'll be able to walk away with a list of actionable steps to help you get a job in social media. Keep watching. Hi, my name is Ashley. If this is your first time here, please hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any new videos. Please give the video a like because that motivates me to make content for you. Thank you very much. Let's get right into it. So let me start by telling you about what a social media manager is. A social media manager is a professional who is responsible for the online presence of a company, brand, or business or individual. They oversee social content planning, social media strategy, and content creation, as well as platform-specific data analytics and reporting. Let me now tell you what a social media manager will usually do. A social media manager will often wear many hats. Let me tell you about some of their responsibilities. Staying up to date on the Instagram algorithm, content creation for various social networks. You can also be responding to comments and DMs, and you may be scheduling posts and writing captions for social media posts. The role of a social media manager will often have more roles than this. Let me tell you about how you can be a social media manager with no experience. You are unlikely to get a management position if you don't have any kind of social media or management experience. Let me tell you that you can still get a job in social media without experience, and from there you can work your way up. Alternatively, you can develop your skills outside of a professional setting and leverage them into a higher paying social media management position. I will now give you some steps to follow which can help you get a social media job with no experience. Here we go. So the first step is to pick a channel or industry that interests you. To stand out in a sea of applicants for most social media jobs, it is helpful if you have an area of specialization. Your niche could be in a particular subject matter or industry, or you could become an expert on a particular social media channel. If you want to specialize in a particular field, I suggest that you choose a subject that you are interested in. Let me give you some potential areas of specialization for future social media managers. Here we go. Healthcare organisations and practices, law firms, restaurants and hotels, tourist attractions, professional service firms like plumbers and HVAC contractors, marketing agencies, and politicians' social campaigns. Of course, you could choose an alternative route and specialise in a particular social media channel. While this route may limit your ability to get broad social media jobs that require managing multiple social channels, it can make you a highly competitive candidate for jobs that require in-depth knowledge of your chosen platform. Here are some of the social media platforms you could consider specialising in: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Reddit, Snapchat and Pinterest. Let me give you my next strategy. Build your foundational knowledge with free resources. If you want to become a social media specialist but have no experience, you have a lot of learning ahead of you. I don't want you to worry, there are plenty of free resources that can give you the baseline understanding of social media you will need in order to build your career. Let me give you some free resources to help you get started. Here we go. The first is to look at social profiles that you admire. To start, one of the best free resources to learn how to do social media professionally is social media itself. Think of the social media profiles you react to the most and then study those accounts. Try to deconstruct the patterns of their social media posts and content types, taking notes along the way. You will likely surprise yourself with how much you learn in just a couple of months just by tracking these patterns. The next resource is social media blogs. Some of the best minds in social media are seasoned social media experts who maintain active blogs. These blogs are usually full of helpful free content that you can use to start building your knowledge base. Let me tell you about some of the best social media blogs that I recommend you check out, which can help you improve your social media knowledge. Here we go. Social Media Today, HubSpot Marketing Blog, Social Media Examiner, Social Media Explorer, Gary Vaynerchuk's blog, and socialmedia.biz. Here is my next strategy. Practice by building your own channel or profile. Practice makes perfect, and that certainly applies to learning social media. So practice by building your own social media presence. My advice is to learn how to grow your followers and imprint across your chosen social platforms and learn what doesn't work. Nothing else will help you learn so much about social media so quickly. And as an added bonus, you will come away with a great example of your skills to show off when you decide to apply for a social media job. Here is my next tip. Take a course to refine your skills. Free social media courses can help you build up your basic social media skills. But to gain the advanced skills, you will need to become a social media manager with no experience. I suggest that you strongly consider taking a paid course. If at any point you want access to more training resources you can use to understand social media marketing, I recommend you click the link under the video now and check out the Social Media Marketing Consultant online course. You can use everything you learn on this course to become a social media consultant or manager. If you want to find out more about this course, you can find the link in the description box under this video. So let's now get back to those tips. Here we go. Here is the next strategy. Look for related or entry-level jobs. One of the best ways to get into social media is to get a job that is related to social media. Many jobs in communications and marketing involve a social media component. Once you get a job that allows you to control the social media for the company you're working for, you have a chance to build and demonstrate your skills. That way you can leverage them for the next step forward in your career. Alternatively, you can also look for entry-level social media jobs that don't require any experience. Admittedly, jobs that don't require any experience are relatively scarce, but they do pop up from time to time. I will now tell you about the essential skills to learn if you want to get a social media job with no experience. The first one is communication. Social media is all about communication. You communicate brand message and personality, and you directly reply to messages and comments. On top of that, you have to be able to communicate well with other people within any company you work for, many of whom will not understand social media or its value to the organization. The next thing is to have an understanding of popular platforms and how they work. Every social media platform has its pros, cons, quirks, and unique audiences. And to succeed as a social media professional, you will need to learn how each platform works and which ones are best for reaching particular target audiences. For example, you need to know how to best reach professional target audiences. This would be with LinkedIn. You also need to know how to create carousels on Instagram, TikTok-friendly videos, and much more. I want you to keep in mind that these social media networks evolve over time and you will need to stay up to date on each. Here is the next one. Data analysis for your platform or target audience. Social media isn't just about likes, comments, and followers, it's also about data. You have to be able to extract data from all of the social media channels you manage, process it, and derive actionable insights from it. That means you need to have some data skills in your portfolio. Here is the next skill. Basic project management skills. Overseeing a daily posting schedule and marketing campaigns for multiple social media accounts takes a lot of planning. You have to come up with what to post and what format it should be in, and then you have to create it and schedule it, and then you have to do this dozens of times per week. In other words, you're going to be busy as a social media professional. To handle the heat of an active social media calendar, you're going to need to have some decently developed project management skills. Learning how to oversee a social media campaign from concept to completion is an essential skill that can land you top-tier social media management jobs in the future. Here is another skill: familiarity with popular social media tools. Like any professional, you're going to work with a set of tools as a social media marketer. In your case, however, the tools will be digital ones. Many social media jobs will require you to have familiarity with social media management tools like the following. Tools like Hootsuite for scheduling posts, Google Trends, graphic design tools like Canva or Adobe Photoshop, and BuzzSumo. Now, I have a question for you. What challenges are you finding in this area? Leave a comment below the video and let me know. So, all the things that I have covered in this tutorial will help you get a social media job with no prior experience. If you need help with social media management, make sure you click the link under the video now and check out the Social Media Marketing Consultant online course. This online course will give you all the digital marketing skills, training and knowledge you need with social media management. The link is in the description below the video, so check it out now. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and please give the video a like. That motivates me to make more content for you. If you have any questions, leave a comment under the video and I will follow up with you. Thanks for watching.